welcome back everybody to another episode of Cisco's Modded Adventures. So, a little recap from yesterday or last episode. We went mining a little bit, explored, talked about a little bit of the stuff that's available in the quest, how we can level up, and talked about how in this episode I did want to get into building our base. So, I did look through Curse Forge, looking for the replay mod to see if it was available for this version. However, it is not. The only 1.19 version it's available for is 1.19.4. I did try installing it and it did not work. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to make the build in like that little like time lapse that you may see other YouTubers do, where you have like an outside perspective and you get to see it get built slowly over time. So that's just gonna have to be done during the episode. So this episode may run a little long. That's just because we are going to be building our starter house, and I have decided that we are not going to be living in this village just because this is really close to spawn, and the max level around here that I've seen an enemy spawn at is like 5. Maybe I think there was 1.6. However, I did travel pretty far down south. If we come over here, as you can see, I did find a couple things. However, I believe right here is the village that we will be moving next to. I'm not sure if I want to live in it, or I'm probably going to live right alongside of it. So I'll probably clear out a little area right here, and that's where we are going to build our house. It's just, I don't know if our house is going to stick out too much, because I do plan on using spruce and some deep slate to make it. And those houses over there are pretty much white concrete, spruce, and birch. So it's going to have a wee bit of contrast, and that's just going to be for our starter house. Of course, I'll try getting the resources required needed to make a house that would be similar to their houses, just so that we look somewhat in uniform, matching. Damn, I can't think of the word. However, in between episodes, or last episode, I did say that I was planning on going mining, and boy did I mine. If we come look over here, these are all the resources that we acquired. I did find 2 random little spider spawners and destroyed them. That's how we got these spawner scrap, which will be useful later on. And because of that, we were able to find a couple chests. Not to mention, if I come over here to our little waypoint, I did find 3 separate different spawners, as well as I think 2 or 3 apotheosis like boss structures down there as well. So we were able to get quite a bit of loot. So I am stacking a lot of gems, and this does have quite a bit of the loot that we got randomly. So we got some horse armor, saddles, so we could always get a horse whenever we want. But we also got quite a few scrolls, and one of them is the horse scroll, so that would be pretty cool. Just because I did find the Rotten Spellbook, which means technically we can start using some of these spells. And this spell, of course, it's only level 2, but it is going to come in handy, as well as our horse. The Vexes, I mean, sure, I don't know, haven't really used that spell, Iron spell, so I don't know how good it is, how effective it'll be during our playthrough right now, but let's... Ooh, I need the stuff to put it in. So if we come over here, put iron, oops, iron, and then it's this. Okay, so to put it on, we need the inscription table, which is just some fence, slabs, and a book. Okay, we can do that. That's no issue. Yep, I knew I had some of these. I can make the slabs, and where's the book? Perfect. Just like that, we should be able to make this. Oh, actually, let me grab a second book. Grab some obsidian. Oops. And then 2 diamonds. Sweet. So then we do this, like that. Boom, boom. Book. Description table done. Awesome. And actually, let me just do this real quick. So now we have something to actually add spells. Sweet, perfect. Placed how I wanted it to. So we could get these three guys again. And then, which one do we want first? I guess, yeah, let's do it with the Vexes. Oh, oops. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't really matter. Just like that. Where do you get equipped, my friend? Okay, there we go. And then looks like if we press V, it spawns them in. Oh, this button turns on and off our map. Interesting. Okay. Sweet. So we could switch things out by holding R, but it also is the roll button, so it might be a little funky, but that doesn't matter to me. Sweet. Nice. Oh yeah, I did find this infinity ham relic here in the village. So when it comes to eating food just to stay full, it is going to be a little useful, and I did clear this area out just because I did want to get into enchanting as we have 35 levels. But first, what I wanted to do, what is that? Oh, it just says it's spawned. Cool. What I wanted to do was make the armor set from over here, just because this armor will help us tremendously, not to mention the mobs that we fight currently hurt. They hurt a lot, believe it or not. Even though we are in a level 5, level 6 area, if you find a royal variant of a mob, they do damage. They hurt. Like a skeleton, a normal arrow does maybe what, 3 hearts? The royal variant can do up to 5.5 hearts, which it hurts. So, yeah. To make the adventure armor, we just need an iron chestplate and 4 pieces of gold. And then the rest of it we should be able to get with rewards, as well as a free scroll. So if we come over here and do this, just like that, we do have the adventurer's chestplate, which is awesome. And then if we come over here, we can just claim the rest of it. And just like that, when we throw it all on, as you can see, our armor is pretty nice. Super nice, if you ask me. Yeah, if we take all of it off, we do have like 1 armor point, and that's just because of the 1 skill point that I have over here. Of course, we can modify this later on if we were to, where is it? Yes, choose these points. So here, if you're to put points into these, because I believe it's only these guys that add points to your crafted armor, you could add up to 1.7 armor per armor piece. So that's times 4, that's what, 6.8? Basically 7 extra armor that you could add to any piece of gear, which is alright, but I'm not too sure if that's very convincing just because the points allocated may be just like Soul Red, where we are going to be capped out at a certain number. Of course, I'm pretty sure that's configurable. So my question to you guys is, should I raise the configurable cap so that we could go beyond the current point allocation, or should we just stay with whatever is preset? And another very important question that I did want to ask you guys is, are we going to be using the enigmatic legacy items? Just because if we are, I should equip some of this stuff fairly soon, just because out of all the things I do know that you do need a certain amount of time played with certain items on, and then other things, but like this, I could put this on, that's no worry, and this one as well. This one should be easy. I think this one's the only one where it's like kinda crazy when it comes to it being used. So yeah, let me know what you guys think on what we should and shouldn't use. Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta click on it.
Perhaps you will be the one to uncover the long-forgotten history of this land. If so, I must bear witness to your accomplishments.
And just like that, we have awoken the dormant eye, gave us a little bit of a narration, and sweet. Yeah, I don't think the dormant eye really does too much. Oh yeah, it increases our reach distance. I don't think that translate over to like our attack range necessarily, but when it comes to building and mining, this will be a huge bonus to us. But yeah, if you guys really want me to play with that stuff, I'll do it. If not, I'm most likely not going to use anything besides these two, just because I have no clue what sort of things it'll do. Because like, if we check this out, looks like this is really good and very useful. It's just we are very vulnerable to magic damage, so if we fight one of those skeletons, the necromancers, it can pretty much mess us up pretty good. So let's see, if I were to throw this on, oh, I don't even know how we would put this guy on. Okay, cool. Just goes there. I'll leave it for now. But yeah, it's interesting, very interesting. Okay, let's see, what was I doing? So we got the armor. I wanted to make enchantment table, just like that. Got this guy done. Throw it down here. I did already make some bookshelves. Let's toss all these down. Boom. Yes, I'm putting more than what I need, but kind of don't care. At this point, why not? I have quite a few bookshelves that I managed to salvage from a different village, you know? I didn't steal it, I didn't destroy it, I salvaged it, you know? They weren't using it necessarily, so I'll make sure to put it into good use. And our candles, I forgot. Candles help. Does it? No. You know what? I might have to change this up just a little bit. So if we do this, boom, 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 just like that, we have 35. I think there might be candles over here. Let's see. Yes. Perfect. Here, you get to keep 2. And then I guess I'll actually have to destroy these guys, even though I just put them down. Throw some more candles down. The reason why we need candles is because there's apotheosis, and that affects the enchanting process. So I just wanted to make sure that we actually have it here. Let's see. Level 12. Why? Ah, I see. I am redacted. Very redacted. Awesome. I love this. I love this a lot. See? That's why you should double check what you are doing instead of just rushing things through. Just because now we gotta use a wee bit more wood to get this sorted. Boom. I don't care how many I needed. I just wanted to get this done. So let's see. This is fine. This is fine. It was just here where I went a little overkill. Technically don't have any more candles, so I'll just leave that. I can always destroy it to put more stuff if I need to. And then we'll just return that up here. Let's see. Yes, we do have our grindstone, just in case. And what do we want to enchant? Oh yeah. Since we have a ton of these things completed, we are able to get a wee bit of XP. Like if we click over here, +5 levels. I'm pretty sure this one also has +5 levels, and there's a couple others that I did not claim that should be able to give us +5 levels as well. So let's see, what's this? Kill 5 skeletons and 10 zombies, and we'll get a couple levels, as well as over here slay some creepers. Okay, so my question is, why is it not registering that I've slayed some of these guys before? It's like, if we come over here, zombie, where you at? Come on, I see you. Yeah. So we slayed this guy. Ah, so it resets. Does it reset daily? Okay, if so, I think the best way to get that done is to probably come over here. But technically I don't have a waste stone down over there, so I don't want to just throw one down, or I don't want to just run over there just to complete it. So I guess I'll just claim everything that we have right now. So that's an extra 30 levels, and some bonus stuff. So we come over here, throw these guys in there. Flint and steel, bookshelves, we don't need those. Rotten flesh, I can toss here, as well as the wisdom scrolls. So we are currently now at 16. I do know if we come over here, we can get these two as well relatively quickly. And then killing the meteors, these do take quite a while to do. However, from what I know is that these guys are way easier to hunt down and slay when you are over in the plains biome. So that's probably going to take us a little while to actually do. So we'll leave that alone. Okay, the vexes are gone. Let's see. Oh wow, XP tome gives you automatic 30. Oh yeah, these guys kind of suck, but are really good. Like if you're just trying to store all your XP, this is really cool. However, as you can see, since you can store an insane amount of XP, I highly recommend hitting like level 30 and then storing it in one of these guys. Of course, it's not too easy to acquire, but if you do just get level 30 and store it, you'll know each book that you have has 30 levels. Makes it a little easier to keep yourself organized. But yeah, let's get some lapis and get enchanting. Cool. Oh yeah, don't need you. What else is in my inventory? You guys. Templar mission. I will probably get started on that offline, just because it might take us a little while. Just because the librarian that we do have to buy the scroll from to fix our sword is a level 5 librarian, and the chance is that he might not even give us the thing, he'll have normal things. So I might have to breed a couple of villagers and get that situated. But yeah, enchanting. So we'll toss in the helmet. Okay, protection and acrobat, I'll take it. I'll take it. Honestly, I just wanted protection. Hell yeah, I like it. And then, of course, the durability is increased for all our gear, which is tremendous. Just because we do have that thing from the blacksmithing. So if we come over here, Unbreaking 3. Okay, I'll take it. Ours mana boost. Cool. But I like the protection on it. And if we do the boots, feather falling and protection. Sweet. And just like that, we have acquired our first set of armor, or I guess the next tier of armor, and have it fully enchanted, which makes us nice and strong and barely used any sort of XP. So it would be wise of me to look for some Endermen so that I can actually get an XP tome, just because I've already died quite a few times. Mutant skeletons are a thing, or mutant mobs are a thing in this mod pack, which I did not know. And when you die once, going back and getting your stuff gives you like 2 to 3 seconds to run as far as possible before you just get one shot again. So that took me about 10 to 12 attempts to be able to collect my stuff and finally completely escape. And that was a huge pain, if I'm gonna be honest. Never want to deal with that again. So we'll put that away. I mean, this isn't 4, so we'll do that. Let's see. These geodes. Pulling pickaxe in the offhand. So we do this. And then right click. Yeah. Nice. Got quite a bit of stuff. Not bad. Not bad. Wish we got some diamonds. That would be super cool. So we'll toss all this up here. Some extra iron. And should I enchant this pickaxe? I mean, why not? Let's see. Everlasting. Causes item to never despawn. Devour, heal your weapon upon slaying an enemy. That's super cool. And unbreaking. I just kind of wish I got efficiency. I might actually make another one. I might just grindstone it. Or decisions. Yeah, I'll just make a new one. What's the harm in making another pickaxe? Let's see. We do this. Come over here, toss it. Boom. And this one has efficiency and smelter. I kind of don't like the smelter enchant. Like, it's similar to... Damn it. I guess I'll do this. Okay, cool. Leech, so we'll steal effects, health and hunger from enemies. We'll also be able to poison them, and we have a slight increase to our damage. Not bad. Okay, please, just awesome. So we got everlasting and efficiency, which then we could combine with this at an anvil. Okay, I gotta make me an anvil first. So we come over here. Where's... Okay. I'm getting old, yes. I don't even remember my little crafting table. Okay, so we got an anvil. We throw you down right there. And if we wanted to combine it, it would be 9 XP. What does it do? Okay, so those guys don't stack. Cool. What if I just wanted to throw it on here? That'd be 6 levels. Okay, yeah, and then we do this. That'd be 19. Sure. Why not? Oh, that didn't even use those levels. Look at that. Still level 57. I guess that was huge for us. Just because now we have an efficiency 3, fortune 3, unbreaking 3 pickaxe. And the reason why I had a fortune book was because of the village that I did find all the way out here at this place, aka where we want to build our house. There was a librarian with a fortune 3 book available. I believe it was 12 emeralds and 1 book to get it, which is awesome. So yeah, had to take advantage of that. If not, I'd be a little dumb to not do that. And then as you guys can see, I did make a little farm. I don't know if I mentioned that already. But yeah, and then we have some storage drawers so that we can just automatically toss some stuff in. And one thing that I did find out is you can force load chunks. Even if you press M over here, you don't see the normal FTV maps. However, you can still do /FTV claim or chunks, and then you could do claim and load. And then you could unclaim all, unload all. So whenever you do move different areas, I highly recommend doing that so that you can just not overload too many chunks, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty cool messing around and seeing how it actually works. I really like it. It's allowing us to stockpile food, so when we do want to increase our diversity score, we can do that easily, because right now, yeah, I don't think we have enough resources. We don't have enough farms. We don't have enough food coming into our system or anything. So I'll keep it like that. And then I guess I don't see why we shouldn't have some more diamond tools. I mean, it's for ease of convenience at this point. So let's get a axe and a shovel. And we'll do this. Perfect. I don't really care. And boom, unbreaking as well. Smelter. I really don't like that. So we'll do that. And let's do it again. Please, unbreaking. Perfect. I just really don't want a smelter on it. And then this one, I saw Death Wish. Increases damage dealt equal to the percentage of health lost. That's pretty cool. So it does 13 damage. So wouldn't that be an additional... Let's see, increases damage equal to the percentage of health. So if we're fighting something with like 40 health. When we hit it once, it's 13. So wouldn't it be an extra like 6 hearts on the second attack? So wouldn't it be like 12 hearts of damage? Which is kind of crazy, because wouldn't that mean it just keeps stacking in a sense? So we were to fight a cataclysm boss that has like 400 health, wouldn't like 5 hits at some point be like over 100 damage per slice? I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't know. But this is super cool. I've never really used Amethyst Golem, but I'll probably have to look it up so that we can actually dabble in it in the next episode. Just because we have enough gold to get into ours. Yeah, 40, and then we have a stack, and then we have 29. Honestly, another little quick trick that you guys should do is make a backpack and always carry ores in backpack. Why, you may be asking? Well, if you're like me and you like mining, there's a chance that a little goblin trader will spawn down there, and when it spawns, it will have the available options to trade items as well as trade your resources to double it. So you give it 1 raw iron and it'll give you 2 smelted iron, which is pretty cool because you can do that with gold too, which means this has a chance at being nearly 3 stacks, which is awesome. That's why I do have a lot of iron. I did run into them a few times and doubled our stuff, and yeah, it's been pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'm just gonna grab all our materials from here, and then I think we will head on over. Let's see, what do we want to make the base out of? Let's see, because we could do cobblestone, but I feel like cobblestone might look a little run down. See, this is the problem. I did prep some resources, but I didn't prep all the resources that I truly should have. Let's see, if we come over here, let's see, you guys don't really have anything in you. I do have some cobblestone, which is nice, but I'm gonna need a little bit more. So, you know what, guys? I think I'll take a small little break and then I'll hop back in, just so that I have all the resources available so we can actually begin our base. Because right now, I don't think there's much else for us to do. I mean, we could continue slaying enemies, which... Let's see. What would I have to do? I think the meadow... Nah, I'm pretty sure the plains would probably be one of the best areas to head into. And it would probably make sense just because this is like a... I think this one and this one are indeed dungeons. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think next episode we will just do a whole episode diving into these dungeons, so I could show you guys what I mean of the dungeons, because I don't think I actually explored one with you guys when we were playing Soul Ren, but those things are super cool. And since we are over here, I did want to show you guys that I did get some champion coins. I got some of these codexes. I just basically said I got loot and I didn't even show anything. So the champion coins, I don't know if you guys remember, but that is used in the Cisco wares shop, and if we right click, boom, we get some more coins and we get a bright steel alloy, which this is really nice just because it'll allow us to make some new weapons, which this is pretty cool. Ah, what are these? Awesome. I really love Cisco's like mod. Like, you can tell he put a lot of time into this, just because, I mean, how I said, now that I'm actually working on my own mod, it does take time to get something made and set up, and all of these do, well, it depends if he's using certain coding practices. It can either be a little bit of a hassle creating the JSON files themselves to get this to animate how you see it, or if he's just using an extended, I don't know, I won't get into the technicals, but yeah, it's crazy how quite a lot of this stuff has these animations. Yeah, it's almost like everything has some sort of animation to it. It's awesome. I'll say that. I love it. It's awesome. And actually understanding how all of it works just makes it so much better. Or at least to me. I don't know, I might be nerding out a little bit on this. But yeah, let's see. I'm pretty sure I had another one. Yeah, there we go. So now we have 2 bright steel alloy, and that's gonna also be like another armor set that we do acquire later on. But as of right now, we are gonna be taking this nice and slow, 1 step at a time. Okay, let's see what we can do with the coins. Oh yeah, Angler's Trophy. Okay, I already got that. Oh, did I claim the levels? Yeah. So, loot reward. Let's see. I don't even know what this does. Honestly, I've seen it a few times. Doesn't look too good. Well, at least to me. It's new stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's toss this over here and go back to the coins just because I kind of want to see what's over here. Okay. Emperor's Crown. What does this do? Grants 6 armor, but it looks like do I have to wear it, or is that like a thing over here? Let's see. Head. Should we buy it? 9 coins for a crown. This ring would be so nice just to build. 50k though. That's insane. That's insane. I don't even know how to be able to get that much. Okay, what's this? Use to summon and challenge Cisco. Okay. Eldritch stuff. I've never even learned how to use the Eldritch spells, to be honest. I should look into that. A device used to contain and manipulate temporal energy can be obtained. I have no clue what this also does. But 10,000? Kind of insane. And then this stuff's like enigmatic stuff, so I don't know what it'll do. Let's see. So it looks like we could fight something with that. Reduce world level by 50. I guess this would be. Oh, this is like different tier stuff. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Either just bosses that we could fight. Because I'm pretty sure that's like over here. The 7 deadly sins. That's what these guys are. Or 6 of them. Okay, yeah. All these guys are here, so you could actually fight them all. Let's see. Food. That's alright. But I do plan on making farms. We can buy wisdom scrolls, which is pretty nice, but I wonder if some of these things can be used to spawn. Yeah, used to spawn and summon the Fel King. 14 coins. Not bad. Buying divine. I think this might be what we need to do. Buy the rubies and maybe buy some bright steel stuff. I don't know. Some of this stuff looks really cool. I won't lie. What's this do? Magical attunement. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I know I'm taking up a lot of time, guys, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm just curious about this stuff. I said it's been a long time since I last played, and even then, I'd never even fought the Fel King. I think I was just messing around with the system, and then at some point, I just stopped playing. Just because at that time I was playing this mod pack with one of my brothers, and yeah, we just stopped and moved on. But yeah, this is pretty cool. What's this? Ancient Essence. So arcane apparatus and netherite. Damn, this is kind of expensive. Brilliant diamond. Interesting. This is some pretty expensive stuff. Well, I don't want to take up all your guys' time for this episode, so I will cook up some stone. Well, quite a bit of stone. Collect more cobblestone. Make sure I have some lanterns, and some other stuff, just so that when we do come back, we can actually build ourselves a nice base. So with that, guys, I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, so I am over here, right near the village that I said that I was gonna build. And over here, what I do know is that this is a level 20 area. So let's clear out a couple of these trees. Okay, what the hell? Oh crap, I forgot. Shapeless. No wonder they weren't disappeared. Yeah, let's clear out a couple of these trees so that we can get started with our build. Okay. Let's see. You. And this looks good enough of an area. Okay, why are you still around? Sweet. And then you. Okay. And just like that, I guess you are the cause of this stain. And if we're to destroy you, sweet. Okay. Not bad at all. I can always replace this by using some bone meal to give it a little bit of a natural look. But for right now, it is a bit in our way. Okay. Sweet. So, there is one thing that I forgot to make. However, I do have the resources. Thankfully, I did bring iron. So I do this, I do that, and I drag this down here. We get a trowel. So, oops. Cool thing about the trowel, let's see. So they don't have that feature here. Oh well, doesn't really matter too much. But the reason why the trowel is super cool is the fact that it will randomize what block to place on the ground. So if you are not that good at choosing or texturing or whatever the case may be, like me honestly, I'm not the best at it. So what I like to do is I grab a couple of blocks and I set it down here in our hotbar, and then I choose a couple other blocks to go down as well. And just like this, I think this is a good mix. So this has a chance of picking any of these blocks that are in our action bar. As you can see, I do have more stone than cobble and mossy cobble, so that the stone will be placed way more frequently. Okay, so let's see how big we want to make this. I should probably use andesite since I'm not building with it. We have a lot of room. I think I want to go sideways. So this is the front, so when we do look out the front or leave our house, we are facing the sun, or the sunset. So sunrise would be that way. Do we want our house facing the sun or not? Or do we just want it so that the sun is on either side? I don't know. Let's see. I'll wait for it to set and then we'll start thinking about it, just because it might play a little bit of, or have a little bit of effect. But it looks like over here in the village, everything's built facing it when it's going down. Ah. Okay. Now that it's almost night, can I sleep? Perfect. Now we don't have to bother with any of the mobs. Okay. So it does rise over here. So during the day it's gonna rise, and then when it hits about here, that's when it kind of goes down kind of fast. So besides that, it does take a while for it to rise. I guess the best thing would be for it to be built going sideways here and then facing that way. But then now I'll have to remove more trees in this direction. Let's see. This is fine. So let's remove some trees in this area. So you are in the way. I think just a few of these guys will do the trick. I mean, yeah, that clears it out a little bit more. Same with you two. That fixes it quite a bit. And then if I just remove this layer like that, the rest should go ahead and disappear. Okay. Good enough. With these guys again. Oh, yes, I'll take them out. A wee bit annoying, but anything for the free XP. Sweet. Got this guy. Come on. Sweet. Another one down. And just like that, take them out. Only bad thing is the bad omen. However, all I need to do is look for a cow later and we will be a-okay. Sweet. Let's... Oh yeah, I did want to show you guys this. If you do put a wither skeleton on your head, I don't know if this is a normal Minecraft feature or not, but everything becomes grayscale, which I thought was really cool. I didn't know this was a thing until I died, or a while back before I got all the levels and stuff, but I died. And I had a wither skull, and it automatically equipped, and I was like, oh, what the hell happened? I thought my monitor died for a moment. I was like, damn, did not expect that, but it's just a little feature. Thought it was cool. So now that I think I know what I'm doing, let's actually plan this out. So let's leave a little bit of room here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that'll give us 1. Okay. So that gives us what, 9 blocks inside to build with. And if I want to texture it inside, I don't know, I'm not good at building interiors, so that's something I kind of do want to work on. So I kind of want to make this a little big. It might look a little bit a little clunky, but honestly, that's not too much of an issue. But yeah, if we do this, because then we can make it go sideways, and then I could add a little entrance walking into it, coming this way. Okay. I think this is plenty of room for right now. So that's 13 with 11 interior. Let's do this. Question is, do I want to add rooms? Because if I want to add rooms, then this might actually change how big I want it. Because then I want a 3-block. No. Hey, what are we doing? Do we want a big house? Do we want a tiny house? Because this is really huge. This is pretty huge. Let's see. Where is my andesites? Okay. I could extend it out this way a wee bit. Yeah. We'll go right here. And bring it out this way. Okay. Mine that, mine that, mine this. Okay, how big is this gonna look? It's looking kind of massive. I might be overshooting it, guys. But yeah, so we come here. That's pretty large house. would it look okay? Feel like it might be too big and too wide. I think that's the issue right now. Okay, so I guess we'll go back a couple blocks. Let's keep it odd. So we'll leave this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's still too big. Let's go this. Oh, that's crazy. Oh yeah, wanted to mention that if you guys are mining and you get a lucky rock, I highly recommend putting it on as soon as possible, just because, as you can see, we do get 59% efficiency bonus, and it gives us a 4.7% chance for extra loot. And I don't know if you guys saw that I mined some andesite and it automatically gave us some redstone and some raw iron. It can also give you coal and other materials like diamonds and emeralds. Super cool. Didn't really realize that till I was collecting a lot of stone, and I was like, oh, we're getting extra stuff. Had no clue where it was coming from, but I do now, and I thought that was super cool. I know this looks super long. I'm just throwing blocks down so I can see where I want to cut it. Because, let's see, the village is in this direction, so we want it a little closer this way. Okay, so I guess right here is good. So let's bring this over. Cool. Then I don't want it too long, so I'll probably cut it right here. Looks like this was the original spot. It's crazy. Boom. Just like that. I guess that's decent enough for the base. And then, just so that it isn't just completely symmetrical, I think I'll add a little entrance right here. Let's see. So this is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because then if I put a block here, I'll be able to add a little something right there. Let's see. And then we'll have a little pillar for support there, pillar for support here. 3. This one needs to be extended 1. Yeah. Okay. So then we can make a little like plant basket right here. Another little plant basket right here. On the side right here, I'm thinking of putting like a little cellar going down this way. And then since this area already looks like a little plant area, I guess it would be smart to have like a little exit right here that leads into the garden. As for right here, what would make sense? Because let's see, we're gonna need this here because we're gonna have that exterior block right there, support block right there, support block right here. Oops, right there and right there. Because technically this is going to be coming out this way, like that. Okay. Let's see if we put another block here. That's going to be exterior support. Exterior support. I mean, this is the backside into the woods. Nothing really needs to show off this area. Let's do that and finish that off with the ham. Okay. So we don't really need design in the back. Nobody's gonna be looking back there anyways, or they shouldn't be. Okay, I'm playing solo, so don't need much. Okay, cellar on this side. A little exit right here into the garden. Or I could get a fence going right here, have it go this way, have it cut off here and go this way, then come back this way. Then what would I do with that? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not good at building, so I'm trying to plan something that I maybe it'll make or not. I don't know. What if I make this thicker? just so that in the entrance we do have a 3x3 little walkway. Okay. This is already looking a little weird. Let's do this. Okay, let's mine this out. Boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll move this out 1. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to look at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, is this an odd number? Or even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep. Gotta extend it out 1. Yeah. I think it's easier just to build with odd numbers, so we'll do that. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mine this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there. Now we add like a little spot right here. So this will be the entrance, and then this is where we could have the little plants and stuff, because this is going to be a support. Or I could probably already throw that down. Let's get some spruce. Boom. Whoop. Okay, let's clear up some room. Boom. Spruce. Spruce. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And another one right here. Boom, boom. 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 Because those are going to be the supports for the roof, in essence. Ah, you know what? I might. Okay. I don't know. But I think this episode's going to be a two-parter. So let's see, we're at 50 minutes. Or 50, nearly 53. So I'll make this a part 1, or was it episode 2? And then the next one would probably be episode 2.5, and that's just me completing the build. Just so that you guys don't have to just watch one very long extended episode. However, if you guys are interested in one very long extended episode that is close to maybe 2.5 hours, let me know down in the comments, just because I don't know what you guys would like to see. And when it comes to building, I'm trying to figure this out on my own. I'm not really using any resources, tutorials, or anything like that. I'm just going off my dome with a little bit of inspiration from the village over there. So, yeah. I hope you guys liked episode 2, part 1 of 2, just because I think part 2 is also going to just be relatively as long. Just that episode will be me actually completing the house, hopefully. I don't know if it'll turn into 3 parts, maybe even 4. Just depends how long it takes me to actually get this done, because I think the roof, I already know what roof style I want to go with. Is just how do I want this to look and getting it there. So I know today we didn't really do too much stuff. However, I will do my best to get this house said and done and start working on the interior. Hopefully I could get that done within these 2 parts. However, there might be more parts depending on what else we got to get done. Just because I do want to get some sort of sorting system, chest system set up, just because it is, I mean, we are getting tons of stuff way faster than I thought we would, and we are nowhere near, I mean, technically we can go to the end and get stuff to make Tom's stuff set. However, I feel like I don't want to go into Tom's just yet. I feel like as soon as I get into Tom's, that's when I feel like I want to rush things, just because I have an area that I could just automatically just throw everything into. I feel that's part of the issue when it comes to when I start to play this. So, I might hold off on Tom's just for a little while longer, just so I don't have a centralized area and I could take more time trying to get all this sorted. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know there was not too much action going on, but I do promise as soon as we get these episodes out of the way, where it consists of me trying to build this house and getting a little bit of a farm and stuff set up, then I will take you guys into a dungeon. I did find out that there is a dungeon relatively close to this area, and it is this little thing right here. This is a dungeon, which when I show you guys, you're gonna think it's like a little house structure. However, it is a dungeon, and there's multiple variations of this. You can find this one in many different shapes or forms. This one is located in a birch forest, so it does have a birch roof. Sometimes it's spruce, sometimes it's dark, and then sometimes it's stone. Like if we come out this way, I'm pretty sure I saw another one. Where was it? Well, I didn't name it dungeon somewhere, so I just had to find it. So we scroll out. Yes, here, dungeon. Oh, this is just another one with spruce. Where was it? Was it up here? Because I swear I saw it earlier, and I was like, no, it was that one. Let's see, was it all the way up here? Yes, this thing over here. I believe this one is another form of said dungeon. So that'll also be another one that I'll probably do that one offline. No, I'll probably do that one with you guys just because it's in a lower area, so the chances of us are getting absolutely destroyed is lower. This one will probably have to be a solo one where I take my time hoping to survive. And then, yeah, we could all, depending on how much time it takes us to conquer that dungeon and completely raid it, we might also come back over here and visit the battle tower, because this is a nice little battle tower that's nearby. So that'll be some pretty fun adventuring to get us going, just because I don't want to rush the series. I want to take my time. I'm enjoying everything related to all this. But yeah, maybe I'll finish this off today. But with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, advice, suggestions, tips, tricks on how to build something, if you guys understand the complementary colors when it comes to building or stuff like that, gradient, texturing, there's so much stuff nowadays when it comes to building. Just I'm kind of clueless on all that. If you guys are that guy when it comes to building with your creativity and all your craziness, let me know down in the comments what helps, what I can look at, if there's resources dedicated for this. I know there are. I'm just kind of lazy, so I'm not gonna really look for them right now. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. That'll definitely help out. If you guys are also playing Cisco's, let me know what you guys think of the mod pack. How far along are you guys? Have you guys been playing it for a very long time? Or are you guys just starting just like I am? Let me know. I am interested in seeing how your guys' journey goes. Let me know what class you chose and your origins, because my starting point was Paladin, and I chose Blacksmith with Hephaestus as our blesser. So yeah, I went Blacksmith route. Maybe you went with the food, which you're crazy if you did that, but I always was curious, like, why the food? Why the cook? Is it crazy cool? Maybe you went Enchanter. Maybe you went Hunter. Maybe you decided to do mining just because you do mine already and love mining. Who knows? I don't know what you did. I'm curious as to know what you guys are doing in your own little playthrough. So, that guys, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.